Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy. We are truly in some difficult times at the moment. But I pray that each and everyone will be and remain okay and healthy. You have a lot to offer yourself and a lot to offer the world. So eat healthy. Take good care of yourself and keep on working on yourself and your dreams. And part of that is not only staying physically healthy, but mentally and emotionally healthy. And a big part of that is staying narcissist free. And one way to stay narcissist free is to understand and know the signs you are dealing with a narcissist. And one of the things narcissists love to do when they first try to get a foothold into your life is they will love bomb you. And love bombing, for those of you that don't know, is a way to get you addicted to them and their good treatment they start off with in the beginning of a relationship. And we now know that when this happens, your brain is firing off all kinds of happy chemicals that literally gets you to become addicted to this person from a physical and chemical standpoint. So when they take this good treatment away, or as we like to say, they let their mask slip and they give you a sneak peek on who they really are and their bad treatment. You will work so hard and chase after the narcissist in hopes they will give you the chemical high again by giving you that treatment they gave to you when you first met the narcissist. But here's the thing. If you know the signs of being love bombed, it's a lot easier to slow things down when it's happening. So if you are love bombed, you might not be as caught up in the chemical high. And you won't be so let down when their mask slips, so to speak, and they show you who they really are. And you can, as I mentioned in a previous video, you can pick up your ball and go home. And move on with your life very, very early from this toxic relationship, before it goes on too long and you get roped into deep. So what are these 10 signs? Well, first I want to say, there are likely way more than 10. But these are the 10 common things I've noticed when dealing with dating relationships with someone that is likely a narcissist. They might be somewhat the same or they might slightly differ when you are talking about a possible narcissist boss, or a possible narcissist buddy or friend. So please keep that in mind. This is from the standpoint of someone that comes into your life. You are dating and things are seeming to be so good. Too good even. And I guess those two things can be honorable mentions to this list. If you notice any relationship is moving too fast for one, and for two, it's too good to be true. Listen to your gut. Slow things down. Even if you continue on to see where things go, take a step back with each interaction and self-reflect. And really ask yourself, does this seem right? Is this normal? And by doing this, it will help you stay grounded so you can see what is happening. So if the mask does slip, and out of nowhere they show you a terrible side to them, you can cut your losses and move forward. Now also keep in mind, this list is in no particular order. And some of them might have a bit of overlap, as one might pertain to the other. And we will talk a bit about those as we go along. So let's get on with this list, shall we? The first thing that comes to mind is the narcissist will many times offer you to take you on a trip somewhere. And you will be amazed. The narcissist doesn't have to be rich to do this. And it doesn't matter if the narcissist is a woman or a man. They more often than not do this, even if they have to put the trip on their credit card. I've met women before, and after a few weeks of chatting, they said, "I would love to take you on a trip and I will pay for it." And I thought to myself, I've known you for a week and you already want to spend that kind of money on me, and fly me to some place for a vacation. This is very, very odd and telling behavior. You see, This one lady that made a video talking about her narcissism. She admitted she would do things for people in order to get them to feel obligated to her. And that's what narcissists will do. And one of the ways to do this is take you on a trip to some place you've never been before. Especially if you yourself doesn't have a lot of money and you haven't traveled much. Here comes the narcissist. Even if they don't have a lot of money either. They say, "Don't worry about it. I can get a good deal and tickets on blah blah blah. Now if you do go on such a trip, please know this isn't normal and be aware if their mask slips later. This trip was nothing more than a way to get you addicted to them and to make you feel obligated to stay in such a relationship with this narcissist. But it's perfectly okay to tell this person. You just met and you would like to get to know them slowly and you feel that taking a trip out of your normal area to be a bit too much for just knowing this person for a few weeks or a few months. Though some narcissists can play the long con game if you have something they really value and need. But oftentimes, narcissists will show signs of being impatient and their mask might slip at times. If you request to have a bit of a slower moving relationship. And that's really the idea here. If someone is really wanting to get to know you, it won't be all about all of the flash and glitter. Because the reality is, most of us live normal lives. And when the traveling isn't available anymore, like it's not now, then what do you have? It's good to build a solid foundation, and this is something narcissists are unable to do. Because their foundation is built upon fake love bombing. Which brings me to the second thing on this list. They will possibly buy you expensive gifts even if they aren't well-to-do. Again, I've had this happen to me firsthand. And I've seen it happen with others. I've met women after Susie, where the woman I knew had very little money. And they would either offer or show up with an expensive gift that I knew they likely put on their credit card. All within a week of knowing them. And I thought to myself, that's not normal. And again, what does that say about the foundation of the relationship? It's built on a foundation of gift giving. No respect and real love and trust. Plus you as the person getting the gift. You might feel obligated now to the person giving the gift. And you might even feel obligated to go out and buy a gift of equal value to give to the narcissist. So watch out for gift giving and lots of it in the first few months of dating a possible narcissist. You see, narcissists have been known to be terrible gift givers. And they can be. But when they are trying to love bomb you, they will charge their credit card up. And what's funny is, later on, they may trick you into paying back their credit card they charged up for you when you first met them. Such as letting them be in charge of the household finances. And they will ask for a certain amount of money that will not only cover the household bills, but will be put towards to pay the credit card bills they racked up while trying to love bomb you. I know. It's unreal. And you just can't make this stuff up. But this is what narcissists do. So please watch out for a lot of gifts in the beginning of getting to know someone. If you accept the gift, slow things down and know you are not obligated to this person in any way, shape or form to buy them the same type of gift. Nor are you obligated to stay with them if they start to treat you poorly. But again, just like the trip, you can say, you know, this is a nice gesture, but that you would like to keep the gift giving to a minimum. Because you really want to get to know the person. And not have the gift giving cloud everything. And if things are moving too slow several months later for the narcissist and they let their mask slip, you have your answer. And it's probably time to provide whatever suitable excuse fits the situation and let this person go. And get this person out of your life. The third thing that comes to mind, and it goes with the last two on the list, is the narcissist will oftentimes want to celebrate very, very early on anniversaries. Such as 1 month of dating. Yes. I know codependents can do this too. Or they can really fall into the narcissist's lead with this idea. But with that being said, this can be, not always, But it can be a sign you are potentially with someone that sees relationships in a warped way. And they are moving a bit too fast. Much like a narcissist would do. So again, if someone says, "I think we should celebrate your first month of dating," they buy you a nice gift and take you to a nice place to eat. It may seem so nice that someone is paying this kind of special attention to you. Because that's what love bombing is designed to do. But the fact is, this isn't really that normal. Most people that really have had relationships that have lasted, they have anniversaries, sure. But they on month 1 were still likely getting to know each other. Not going to a 5-star place to eat that was put on their credit card to celebrate. Again, all this is designed to do is to put you into that cloud-9 state of mind and to get those chemicals shooting off in your head. So you become bonded to the narcissist and you now have a sense of obligation to the narcissist. So please watch out for the "It's our first month anniversary. Let's celebrate." You might tell this person, "That's great, we made it 1 month." But again, if you want to celebrate an anniversary, you want it to be something after a good period of time. So it really has special meaning. Such as 2 years. Because again, can a narcissist keep their mask on if there is something they really want from you? Sure. But it's likely during this time, the narcissist will get caught up and do something that shows who they truly are. Because narcissists get bored. And that's another reason why narcissists like to rush things. So keep that in mind. Take a step back and ask yourself, is this normal? Take a step back and say, let's take this slower. And then see how they react if you choose to spend more time with this person. The fourth thing is they will offer to give you or lend you money. Now this will tie in with number 5. So I will talk about number 5 together. Because they are the same yet they are different. Number 5 is they will pretend to care about all of your problems and be there to help and try to fix your problems. And I say it's different is this can have something to do with money and it might not. So first, regarding the money part of things. A narcissist might see where you are having trouble with a certain bill. Or a big expense just suddenly came your way. And you've only known them for a month. And they will say, I can give you the $5,000 and you can just pay me when you have it. Now again, this seems really nice. And good people can and do this. But the narcissist does this as well. To again obligate you to them. The best thing you can do is look at all other options you might have so you don't have to take money from someone you've only known for a month or 2. Maybe you get put on a payment plan with the bill you owe. That would be much better than owing someone that a few months later drops their mask and you now feel obligated to keep them in your life because 1, they helped you. And 2, you still owe them money. Now where it doesn't have to do with money is they might help paint your house for free. Or they might watch your kids for you. Or they might watch your dog. We've all heard the stories on these whodunit shows. Oh, they were so nice. They used to take my dog out for me when I was too busy doing X, Y, or Z. Or they helped me with a sick parent. Or they helped me with my kids. Then out of nowhere they turned into an evil person. Look. It's nice when someone helps. It's nice. I try to provide help when I can. And others have helped me. Many of you right here on this channel. But at least slow things down and understand when such help is coming your way. Please do not feel obligated to accept poor treatment. Because that's the most common thing I think that happens. And I've seen it over and over again. And I've been there before. Where someone has helped me with something super important. Then out of nowhere they treated me really horribly. Again, seemingly for no reason. And now looking back, I realize. They felt like they could do what they did. Because I owed them. It's sick and it's sad. But people will sadly do this. They will get a complex about themselves and go out and treat someone really badly and say mean things to them for no reason at all. All because they know this person they are now being mean to has to sit and take it because they just received help from this person. Well, just know you don't have to sit and take it, and you don't need to feel obligated. Pay your bills that you may owe this person. But that's it. You don't need to be around to have someone insult you just because they helped you out. So please keep that in mind. Now, the sixth thing is they will talk about how you are their soulmate. Yup. You heard it right. All within a few months of knowing this person, they will go on and on about how they've never met anyone like you. And how they get this feeling when being with you. And how you are their soulmate. Or twin flame. Again, this might be a proper thing to say after years of going through serious ups and downs and maintaining a solid relationship with this person. Totally understandable. But the narcissist, again, with all of the gift giving, helping and 1-month anniversaries, they will throw in there how they have never met anyone like you and how you are different than all of their exes and how you just make them feel something they have never felt before. Trust and believe. The narcissist has told each and every one of their previous targets the very same thing they are telling you. That is likely why they are able to say it so smooth and so truthfully, like as if it's almost real. Look. The job of the scam artist in any walk of life is to take you into fairytale land. That's their job. Their job is to sell you on a dream. No matter it be a scammer telling you they want to sell you this land that has oil on it for $50, all because they think you are a special person. True. You might be a special person. But what this person is doing is trying to pump up your head and tap into your emotions to part you with your $50. But there is no land and there is no oil. Narcissists calling you a soulmate is no different. Because let's say the narcissists start to so-called now have money troubles. They know you will come to bail them out. You might move them into your home or buy them a new car if they need one to get to work. Because you are their so-called soulmate. So again, if someone is telling you such things, and you haven't gone through any real significant time with this person, it's a good chance you are dealing with a narcissist or another con artist type of individual. So please be careful. The 7th love bombing technique ties in with the 6th love bombing technique. And that is they will use the words love and I love you way too fast and way too early. Again, pretty much the same deal as them calling you their soulmate. They will use love in the same context. Or they will start to ask you really strange questions. Such as, have you ever been in love before? And what types of feelings did you feel? And they will ask it in such a tone in their voice to make you assume and feel they are in love with you. Again, it's all an act. To get you to buy into fairy tale land and to suspend your normal and rational thinking. So if someone is talking about love and all of that and you haven't known them long, or they are asking strange questions that is surrounded around the topic of soulmates and love, they are trying to likely set you up. Because someone that has healthy boundaries will let love develop over time. Not instant cook in a month. So slow things down and ask yourself, is this normal? The 8th technique is the narcissist will call and text you all the time. And this is for a few purposes. This is to make you feel wanted and cared about. And to monopolize all of your time. And to see if you have a life outside of them. Because if you do have a life outside of them, you might be pushed to say, hey, I'm sorry I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of this really important project for work or school. I will need to call you or text you back tomorrow or in a few hours. Again, narcissists love to rush. And if you are going to neglect your own life to text and talk with them on the phone for hours, you are falling right into the narcissist's trap. But if you set boundaries and let this person know, I will get back with you at this time. And they lose their mind on you. Maybe not right away but a little bit later. You know there might be something wrong with this person. That is if you are spending a reasonable amount of time with this person and you are indeed being an active member of the relationship. And you are busy for a few hours working on something important. And they lose it on you. You have your answer right there. You are likely dealing with someone toxic that is trying to make you focus on not just them but their fast-moving world. Because they want you to get swept up in it. And if you aren't following their toxic script, they oftentimes will get very frustrated. And this is a good sign to move on and away from such a person. The ninth love bombing technique is they will make you feel like the expert about pretty much everything. They will treat you like you can do no wrong. Now this might be kind of hard to detect while it's happening. But how you can know it happened is when they let their mask slip. The first thing they will do, or one of the things they will do, is the very thing they praised you for, or looked for advice for you on. They will turn around and treat you like a loser over. They will check with someone that is unreliable to see if what you are saying is true. They will ask a stranger to verify if the information you are giving them is correct. When months before you could do no wrong. Now it's not impossible to see it when it's happening, but it might be one of the hardest ones to detect. But again, if you miss it, just know. If they are now treating you like a dummy or something they recently treated you like an expert over, don't address this problem with this person. They know exactly what they are doing. Take this sign as a blessing. You are seeing things early and walk away from this person. Move on. And give whatever excuse you have to give to detach from this person, because it's not going to get any better. The 10th and last technique is, and again, I'm sure there are more. We are just talking about the 10 that come to my mind today. But here we are. Number 10. And number 10 goes hand in hand with number 9. Number 10 is they will somehow like everything you like. And they will be doing what we call mirroring you. And this goes hand in hand with number 9, because while they are praising you, they will seem to start to like everything you like in the same breath. But like number 9, how you know it's all a bunch of dog poop? These very things they mirrored you on. And they act like they like. They will one day make fun of you over. They will call stupid, dumb and a waste of time. Just like how you were the expert on something and now they are checking every other resource except for you on things that are simple and easy to answer. So if you like baseball, and you meet someone that says they love baseball too, and then 6 months later they are making fun of baseball and acting like you're an idiot for liking it, please know, them acting like they liked baseball 6 months before was an act to draw you in. And then they let their mask slip to see if you will chase them to get them back to the way they were when you first met them 6 months before. Don't fall into that trap. Slow things down. Ask yourself, why would someone like baseball 6 months ago, and now all of a sudden act like me and what I like is a joke? The answer you likely will come up with is because they were lying to you 6 months ago, all to suck you into their toxic world. And when you're slowing things down and having these inner conversations, don't address the narcissist about such topics, as you will never get a straight and honest answer from them. And likely you will get manipulated deeper into their web the more you struggle. The best way is to pull back quietly and easily. And likely they will find their attention on another prey item that is sadly responding the way they want them to respond. Because trust and know, if you are noticing any of these 10 techniques, it's almost a 99% chance you aren't the only one this scam and lie is being run on. Because narcissists are addicted to narcissistic supply. And they are addicted to lying. And they run this game on anyone they think they can get to play along. So if you see these techniques being done on you, see them as a blessing. And move on from this toxic person and live a happy, full, and healthy life. Well, that's all I have for now. Do you have any stories around these 10 you would like to share? Or did you have any techniques that wasn't covered here in this video you would like to share? Please let me know in the comments section below. With that said, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to be a part of this channel. And to those that have already done that, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.